Hello, and welcome to my very first solo board gaming episode. I'm Dan, and as you can see, this is a board game, specifically Book It, the pro wrestling promoter card game made by Fulham Hammer Games, designed by Paul Laporte. There's the company logo on the side of the box. This is a pretty fun game for 1 to 4 players. Definitely gives a good sense of the pro wrestling world, if you will. And, of course, the trials and tribulations of booking your own independent wrestling shows. As far as getting started, I won't go through the full rules, but just to kind of give an overview, we have the reputation track here. This is what you want to get as high as possible by the end of the game. There are 6 rounds. There's a turn tracker down here. Most of the kind of basic rules are actually in the reminder text on the board. For your roster, you start out with 6 jobber cards, who look kind of like Blue Pants and James Ellsworth. As you'll see as we go on during the course of the game, the characters are all parodies of actual pro wrestling stars. Usually pretty easy to tell who they're supposed to be. You also start out with $25 in your bank account. The game does come with little money tokens. Personally, I find it easier just to use a calculator, and usually I use the one on my phone. Unfortunately, right now my phone is what I'm recording the video on, so that's not going to work. So I will use, I bet you haven't seen one of these in a while. I'll use this wizard. You may remember these from Seinfeld, of course, although those on Seinfeld were not wizards, they were willards. Yeah, turn on the light, clear this out, and again we start out with $25. Set that aside. And the first thing we'll do is get the style for our promotion. You can choose, some are easier for certain play styles than others. During a 2-player, 3-player, or 4-player game, it might be wise to choose at least the first few times. For my purposes, though, I'm going to randomly draw my promotion style here from the 5 possible choices. We'll grab this one, and we have Strong Style. Strong Style allows you to sign wrestlers of the Strong Style, which are the ones with the red background, for $1 less. The other choices, by the way, are Lucha Libre, Sports Entertainment, Hardcore, and Hybrid, which is maybe the most advanced, the somewhat more complex of the 5. But we have our Strong Style promotion ready to go here. We'll choose our venue for our first show as well, and usually for the first turn, probably the best choice, we'll probably eventually want to go to Tokyo and do the Tokyo Dome. But for the first round, maybe even the first 2 rounds, I do usually start with Utica, because in the earlier turns you'll be relying on your local wrestlers, your jobbers here, more than later in the game. And with Utica, local wrestlers get +1 to star power. Actually, that being said, Orlando's pretty much the same thing, except instead of star power, they get a +1 bonus to work rate. Strong Style maybe lends itself to work rate style wrestlers a little more, so I think I'm actually going to go with Orlando rather than Utica for our first turn. Let's just get the promotion cards out of the way. Leave the venues there in easy reach and put the venue I've chosen next to our style. You do also have to pay for your venue. Orlando and Utica both only costing $1, so we'll enter that into our wizard here. 25 minus 1 is 24 we're left with, so that's what we have to play with as far as signing our talent. Your card has a minimum of 5 matches and a maximum of 5 matches, unless you choose San Antonio as your venue, which allows you to go with a 6th. as far as signing wrestlers go, we'll give the deck of wrestlers a good shuffle here, and then we'll lay out 10, which will be our starting market. There we go. Ooh. We have some pretty major star power showing up in this first draw, which I probably won't be able to take advantage of right at this very moment. Also, no strong style wrestlers showing up, so this will be an interesting strong style show. Oh, there we go. So this is our starting market, and obviously we're going to want to get at least the one strong style wrestler. Again, strong style having the red background. So Rain Dragon costs $7 to hire. A little expensive for the first turn, but hopefully will be worth it. So we'll sign him, and as he leaves the market, another wrestler takes his place. Now, let's see. Rain Dragon has a work rate of 4, and looking at who's available, we could get Sling Blade, who's obviously supposed to be Hiroshi Tanahashi. He does match up to Rain Dragon's 4 work rate, but he's also even more expensive. So I don't think that's a wise choice with the $17 we have left. You are welcome, though. He doesn't have as much star power as Sling Blade, but he costs a whole lot less, and he does have the 4 work rate, so he can actually potentially get a bonus if we book him against Rain Dragon. So we'll take You Are Welcome, and that puts us down 3 to hire him. So we have $14 left. Sarah Star takes the place of You Are Welcome in the market. So Jane Sienna, of course, the gender-swapped John Cena. She has a whole lot of star power, but she's also one of the most expensive characters in the game, so I don't think we want to blow out our budget hiring her on this first round. By the way, you do want to hire at least 4 wrestlers per turn, or at least make sure you have 4 wrestlers from the marketplace in your file per turn. Otherwise, you won't have enough to actually book your 5 matches, and then you'll actually be penalized. Anyway, looking at who's available, I think probably the wisest choice would be Insane Gorilla here. Jun Kasai, I assume he's based on. Crazy Monkey. He costs 3. Decent work rate, not a lot of star power in his rating, but it is the first round, so I think we can make that choice work. Ooh, no strong style showing up, other than Rain Dragon, who we already hired. Gladiator Lee looks like Mike Awesome, probably a decent get though, so we'll grab him. Alright, taking his place, COD D'Angelo, looks like Killshot from Lucha Underground. He costs 2, we have $8 left. So, we already have 4 in our file, and this will be kind of a weird strong style show with only 1 strong style wrestler on it. I think grabbing one of the $2 choices is probably wise, just to have that extra wrestler in the bank. And of the 2, COD D'Angelo is the better choice, so we'll grab him for $2. That leaves us with 6. So we're done signing at this point. There are a few other things you can do with the money that's left over. Again, we have $6 left. You can buy special announcements, which give you special abilities, and you can also promote your jobbers to journeymen, which gives them a little bit of a stat boost, notably giving them some star power, some earning power for you. I think I will do one of each of those. So take this jobber out and replace him with journeyman, who looks kind of like Roddy Strong. So put him in the file, and then I will also hire, or rather take, a special announcement card. So you can play this during the end of a booking phase on any turn. You hold on to it until you use it. This is record attendance. Play at the end of the booking phase. This turn, you receive $3 for every reputation point you have during the ticket sale phase. So basically a money boost, and it might be wise to hold on to that for maybe the third or fourth turn. Alright, so we'll set that kind of up here. We'll also subtract the last $6 from our account, so we're down to 0. So now we're on to the booking phase, and we're going to shuffle up our hired wrestlers and our jobbers and our one journeyman here. It's a little tricky to shuffle this few number of cards. I'm not a great shuffler to begin with. Just kind of do one of these, I guess. There we go. All right, so we're going to draw 6. Jobber, jobber, journeyman, jobber, jobber, and jobber. So not the most auspicious start to our promotion, to say the least. Yeah, because we don't have any of our hired wrestlers available here, we won't be able to bring anybody else up from that file until we run out of cards in our hand. So I suppose we may as well just put the two lady jobbers in a match together, and the two these guys have a match, and then the journeyman and the last jobber. Now at this point we can draw 2 more cards, and this will be our first match with star power. Oh, and we have Rain Dragon, our kind of headline act, and Gladiator Lee. Not bad as a main event, so we can put them together here. And then these last 2 cards will be our final match of the night. And we have You Are Welcome and COD D'Angelo. And I was hoping to actually get D'Angelo and Gladiator Lee together because they would get a star power bonus. They have the same star power rating, and thus actually would generate 2 extra dollars if they were booked against each other. And similarly, You Are Welcome and Rain Dragon, having the same work rate rating, would get a bonus to their work rate. Basically, the match would get 1 extra star. So, not the most auspicious first turn. Certainly a very strange strong style show, with virtually no strong style matches happening, other than, I suppose, Gladiator Lee, Mike Awesome, who did work Japan, albeit he's in the game a hardcore style wrestler. Gladiator Lee is. Alright, so let's go through and first get the star power rating, which will give us movement on the reputation track here. I'm sorry, that will give us money. The work rate will give us the show quality, which will move us on the reputation track. So for star power, we have 4 plus 6 for the first match, the main event, plus 3 for the second match, plus 2 for the journeyman in the third match. And that's about it. The jobbers don't have any star power and thus don't generate any money. Nobody's paying to come and see them. So we have, again, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. So we come away with $11, which is not great. And of course we have no reputation yet, so we don't get any money for that, and there's no point in using our record attendance either. Well, let's see what the boost for attendance, or rather for reputation, is. As far as match quality, basically you add the work rate of the 2 wrestlers in each match and then divide it in half, rounding down. So for Rain Dragon and Gladiator Lee, our main event, 4 plus 2 is 6, divided by half is a 3-star match. It's actually a fairly solid main event for our first show. You are welcome, and COD D'Angelo. I guess this is the kind of show stealer, not the main event, but the best match on the card. 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by half is 3.5. Of course, we round down, so it actually does end up also with a 3 rating. And then Journeyman versus Jobber, and Jobber versus Jobber, they all end up just with 1 each. So, our total show rating, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could be worse, I guess, according to the show quality chart here. 9 will give us a boost of 1 reputation, so we move up 1 on that track. And we will break down and prepare for the next turn. So put our little rating tokens back. And the signed wrestlers that we use go back to the marketplace. Now that's one good thing about how this turn shook out, is that we didn't use our final signed wrestler, Insane Gorilla. So he actually stays in our hand, and we can use him next turn without paying his hiring fee. And that'll be useful because we don't have a whole lot of money to work with on this next turn. And I actually see that I did kind of mess up with the Orlando. I forgot about the work rate bonus. Let me just reconstruct the matches that had jobbers in them real quick. So these guys all actually had a boost to their work rate rating, which could help us on the following turn. So I gave them all 1 star. So he actually should be 3 plus 2 is 5. So this would have actually been a 2-star match. 2 plus 2 is 4. So actually these all would have been 2s. So we'll actually add 3 to the 9, and that would give us 12. And that actually gives us 1 extra point of reputation. So that actually will be helpful. I'm glad I caught that error before before too much time passed, before it was too late to fix it. Anyway, we'll break this all down. Again, the wrestlers we used go back to the market. Insane Gorilla, who we did not use, goes into our roster, so we can use him next show. We'll advance the round track. Of course, the bad news is that we do only have $11 to work with. So I think this turn, I'll play it even maybe a little safer and try to get some money out of my local talents. So I will switch to Utica for our venue. And we pay the $1 rental fee for the venue in Utica. We have $10 to work with. And that is not great, to say the least. So we'll shuffle up our wrestlers here. Hopefully we'll at least get some strong style guys and girls in this this next draw. Okay, Kaylee. Star. I'm not seeing red. Oh, here we go. Joshi Queen. Monami Toyota, I believe she's based on. Very little red. And the red that is showing is on the expensive side. Alright, so there's our starting market. So we do need to hire 3, and we have $10 to do it with. That's not ideal. I would say, just looking at the options, we're first going to want to grab Joshi Queen here for $4. Subtract that from our 10, so we have 6. I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade any more jobbers this turn. Jack Love, I wonder who he's based on. 6. Yeah, I think we'll grab Katana here. Clearly based on Asuka, so that leaves us with a paltry $2, unfortunately. And I'm making another error. Strong style wrestlers actually cost one less to sign, so I actually will re-add $2 for signing those last two. So I actually have 4 to work with. Still not great. So I do have $6 left to work with. That is enough to get Katsuo Shura here. That being said, would it be wise to get him, which would give us just 4 signed wrestlers plus our local talent? Or would it be wiser to buy a couple of the lower ranking, less skilled talent and go for quantity over quality this turn? I think it would be 5. So actually, we could sign Sarah Starr for 1 in addition to Katsuo here. So I think I'll do that. I'll grab him for 5, leaving us with $1. Just for fun, we'll see who turns up. Yeah, we can't afford Caroline there, but we can hire Sarah Starr, so I'll get her for $1. Just to pad out our roster a little bit, give us a few more options. And we are out of money, so we are on to the booking phase. So we'll shuffle these up, hopefully shuffle them a little bit better than last turn. There we go. I should have those face down while I'm shuffling. Okay, so draw 6, Joshi Queen, Sarah Starr, a jobber, the Journeyman, another jobber, and one more jobber. Yeah, could be worse, I suppose. Just looking at these options, I think probably the wisest would be to actually put the Joshi Queen here against the Journeyman, because that will actually give us the best work rate and the best star power of any of the matches available to us. So we'll do Sarah Starr against a jobber. These 2 jobbers go against each other. And then we can draw Insane Gorilla versus a jobber. And this will be our last match, Katana versus a jobber. That means actually a pretty solid talent, Katsuo Shura, we actually do get to hold on to until the next turn. So we'll set him aside. Alright, so this might end up being at least a little bit better than the first show. Let's add up the star power. First I get $2 per reputation point, so I have a reputation of 2. I can add $4 to my account just for that. No bonuses, I don't believe, since, yeah, we don't have any name talent booked against each other. So for star power, 2 plus 3, the Journeyman gets the bonus for being in Utica. So 3 for the first match. 3 for the Journeyman in the first match, I should say, plus 2 for Joshi Queen. Sarah Starr brings us 1. The jobber she's against, again because of Utica, brings us $1. We have 2 total for Insane Gorilla versus that jobber. 2 for these 2 jobbers, again because of the Utica bonus. And 2 plus 1 for Katana's match is 3. So we come around a little bit healthier financially than we did at the on the first turn. We come away with $18. As far as show quality goes, Joshi Queen versus the Journeyman will be the match of the night, as well as the main event. 5, 6, 7 divided by half is 3.5 rounded down, so that'll be a 3-star affair. 1 plus 1 is 2, so Sarah Starr's match just gets a 1 rating. 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by half is 2 for Insane Gorilla versus a jobber. These two get 1. And Katana versus this jobber is 5. Divided by half, 2.5 rounded down is 2. So, excuse me. So, for our reputation gain, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, 9 on our show quality. Actually, the show quality not quite as strong as the last time. That'll give us a boost of 1. So, we'll break things down here. Move on to turn number 3. Our local talent again goes back into our hand, as does Katsuo Shuda here, since we didn't actually book him. And I think I'm going to stick with Utica for this next turn, so I'll just subtract the $1 booking fee for the venue. That leaves us with 17 to play with as far as hiring our talent for this next show. Okay, so Insane Gorilla again in the marketplace. Ooh, the legendary Justin Lightning Tiger. You Are Welcome is back. Joshi Queen is back. So we might have some returning names here. Mox Ambrosia, Rod Graz, and Filthy Kenny. So we actually have some choices for the strong style. And I think we'll take advantage of that. So first and foremost, we'll get Joshi Queen back for 4. Add her to our hand. We'll grab Filthy Kenny for 2. Grab Justin Lightning Tiger, also for 2. So we have $9 left. I think probably our best bet on the options that are here probably is to grab Rod Graz, who has decent, well, You Are Welcome has a little bit higher work rate but less star power. Yeah, I'll go with Graz here for $3. That leaves us with 6. And I will use that remaining 6 to boost 2 more of my jobbers up to Journeyman. So use my whole budget again, but hopefully that will make it a little bit more worthwhile. So we'll swap out one of the blue pantses here. And there we go. All right, so turn number 3, we'll shuffle it up and see what happens on this show. Oh, and I forgot once again the strong style costs 1 less to sign. So I already had one of these in my hand. I don't think it really matters. It's going to be the same amount. Rod Graz, of course, is a sports entertainment style in blue, so this doesn't apply to him. Katsuo Shuda I already had in my hand, so that leaves these 3 that I signed this turn. So I'm going to add those $3 back to my account. Actually, I'll spend that, and before I actually restart the booking phase, I'll buy another special announcement card. So this is Convention Weekend. Place the current marketplace of wrestlers on the bottom of the talent pool and draw a new marketplace. That could be useful. Not this turn, of course, but I'll put that on my pile. Then we'll shuffle our talent pool here. Upside down cross. All right, so Journeyman. Jobber. Katsuo Shuda. Journeyman. Oh, please be a strong style. Yes. Okay, so we can work with this. Okay, we actually haven't seen this yet, but we have style synergy with these two. This will be our main event, Katsuo Shuda and the Joshi Queen, because they are both of the same style. They're both strong style. I can draw more cards from my hand, and since their style matches, I can draw 2. They also match the style of the promotion, which gives another 2-card bonus. So I actually draw 4 cards, and that'll give us even more options for booking the next few turns. This is what you want to happen, and unfortunately it didn't happen until the 3rd turn in this particular game. So we'll draw 4, which will hopefully include most, if not all, of our remaining signed talent. Still didn't, darn it. Well, they could work with this, that being said. We'll put Filthy Kenny and Rod Graz together in a match. We will put 2 of our journeymen together. And then, yeah, the last 2 matches end up being Jobber versus Journeyman and Jobber versus Jobber. And that means Justin Lightning Tiger gets to stay in our hand till next turn. We don't have to hire him again. So as far as star power, first I'm up to 3 on the track, which means I get 6 just right off the bat. These 2 match in star power. They both have 2, and that means I actually get $2 extra for this main event match. So 4 plus 2 is another 6. 3 for Rod Graz versus Filthy Kenny. 2 and 2 for the Journeyman, but of course they're local talent, not name talent, so they don't get the $2 bonus. Still, I get $4 for that match. $2 for the Journeyman here. And that is about it. So, match quality. This is going to be a pretty good powerhouse match right here. Shuda and Joshi Queen. Each having 5 work rate. That totals 10 divided by 2. We have our very first 5-star match. And actually, because they have the same rating, both have 5, this actually goes above and beyond. It breaks the star rating. It becomes a 6-star match. Similarly, Rod Graz and Filthy Kenny both have 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6, divided by half is 3. But they have the same work rate, thus they're compatible. So they actually become a 4-star match. 2 and 2 here, but again, local talent, so no bonus. So this comes out to 2. And then the 2 Jobber matches, or Jobber and Journeyman and Jobber versus Jobber, they both get 1 ratings. So we have kind of a nice double main event here happening at the very least. Our card getting some buzz from its main event and this secondary match, Rod Graz versus Filthy Kenny. So 6 plus 4 is 10, 12, 13, 14. Oh, just misses that 1 extra point of reputation. So 14 total. I do go up by 2, which is not a bad gain by any stretch. All right, break this down, and we do indeed still have Justin Lightning Tiger in our hand for next turn. We have $21 to work with. All right, so I think for this next turn, it might be time to look at other venues. Let's see. I think it's time to go to Tokyo. Hit up the old Egg Dome, and that will give strong style wrestlers a bonus to both their star power and their work rate. So, Tokyo it is. We lose $2 for the venue cost. And we'll set up our marketplace for turn number 4. Okay, so I see some red here. That's a good sign. Oh, I guess Joshi Queen and Filthy Kenny were stuck together there. Let's see. That's one too many, but that doesn't matter too much since we'll see him in a moment anyway. So we'll grab Joshi Queen once again, our returning star. There's Rod Graz again. We'll grab Katana this time for, so that leaves us with $11 to work with. I think we'll grab Toby Makobi here. Obviously meant to be Makabe. That leaves us with 8. Might as well grab Kokeshi. Actually grab Filthy Kenny again first. That leaves us with $6, and then we'll decide what to do. So let's just take a look at who we have hired. I may or may not grab King Kokeshi as well. So we already had Justin Lightning Tiger in our hand. We have Joshi Queen, so we have 5, and they're all strong style talents. I think I will grab King Kokeshi as well. So that leaves us with 4. Okay, so I think I'm done hiring wrestlers, and I have $4 left. So I could buy another special announcement, or I could promote one of my jobbers. I think probably promoting the jobber is the wiser course of action at this point. So get rid of him. Sign another Roderick Strong here in his place. Yeah. So this should be a pretty good turn. And darn, I forgot once again, how many wrestlers did I hire this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually up by $5. So I don't have 4 left. I have 9 left. That being said, I think I am good with my roster as it is. So I think I'll use some of that extra money to promote another jobber for one thing. Get rid of a Blue Pants, take a Mercedes Martinez. Have I promoted all of my jobbers already? I think I have. Oh no, there's another one. So it's 9 minus 3, so I have 6 left. I will go ahead and promote that last jobber. So all my local talent is fairly high quality at this point. And then I'll use my last $3 on a special announcement. Intermission raffle. Play at the end of booking phase. Roll a 6-sided die. Gain twice the number rolled in money. So I think that might be the only thing in the game the dice is used for. And I think I will use that this particular turn. Hopefully get a good shuffle worked out here. All of our hired talent is strong style at this point, which is very good. Excuse me. All right, just give it one last riffle here. There we go. All right, so we'll deal out for our booking phase. Joshi Queen, a journeyman. Toby Makobi, another journeyman. Another journeyman. And another journeyman. Now, fortunately, we'll already put this match together. Joshi Queen and Toby Makobi. That means I get to draw 4 cards, too, because of their synergy, their style synergy, and their style synergy also matches the style of the promotion. So these journeymen here, draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of the strong style people I just hired, or rather just drew, none of them exactly match up in work rate or star power. So I guess to maximize things, we'll do Justin Lightning Tiger and Katana. And that allows us to draw the last few cards in our hand, which is Filthy Kenny and King Kokeshi. I think Kokeshi will actually put against a journeyman. Yeah, I think that'll probably be the best course of action. Then we can do Filthy Kenny versus a journeyman. And then a final match with 2 local talents to the last 2 journeymen here. I start out with 10 for my... I'll start out by gaining $10 just for my reputation track. And of course, all of these red cards get bonuses from being in Tokyo. So we have 3 and 3. They also get $2 extra for just being in Tokyo. They get $2 extra for their star power synergy. So that will be $8 total for that first match. 4 plus 3 is 7 for Tiger versus Katana. Kokeshi gets 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 4 for Filthy Kenny and the Jobber. The Journeyman. And then the Journeyman on their own is just 2. I will also at this point play my intermission raffle card, so I'll roll a 6-sided dice and gain the amount of money equal to twice the rolled amount. That's 1, so we get $2. That could have been better. Still puts us up to $40 though, so we have a lot to work with. As far as the show quality, 5 plus 1 for being in Tokyo, plus 4, so that's 6, that's 10. We have a 5-star match for our main event. We have 5 plus 2, 7, so that would be a 3-star match for our kind of co-main event here. Kokeshi goes up to a 3-star power, 3 work rate rather, plus 5. So that would be 2.5 or just 2 as it averages down to 4, 5, 6. Actually, Filthy Kenny and the Journeyman get 3 and 2 for the Journeyman versus Journeyman match. All right, so 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, a whopping 15, meaning we go up 3 reputation points all the way up to 9 by the end of the 4th turn. So 2 turns left. We'll break this down. And I'm definitely sticking with Tokyo, although all of our hired wrestlers go away. We'll have to hire them again if we want to see them again. We have $40 to work with, less 2 for rehiring the Tokyo venue. Alright, so Hexagon Dark, some Lucha Stars showing up in the marketplace here. Not a lot of red so far, other than Filipino Dave here. The convention weekend card could come in handy. So 40 minus 2 is 38. We definitely want Filipino Dave. So we'll hire him for 6. I think we could get some use out of, well, obviously Roman Reigns here. He is expensive, but we can afford it this turn. So I will grab him nonetheless. I think at this point I will spend the convention weekend to draw a whole new marketplace and see if that helps us get some more strong style talent in here. So I see some red here. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's Filthy Kenny again. 10. Ooh. Nakahiro, or perhaps Nakamura, is $8, but worth it, I think, for his star power. So we'll grab him. We have Joshi Queen. Grab her. We have Kendo here. So I think we'll grab him. That leaves us with $5. We'll get Filthy Kenny again for 2. 3. We could grab Tiger again for 2. And I think that'll probably... Actually, if we could make use of him, since we're in Tokyo, he'll get bonuses. So Nippon Playboy, Yujiro, of course, only costs 1. But being in Tokyo, that will actually pay off. So we'll grab him as well. So I think we're going to actually have a pretty good turn here. All shuffled. And yet again, I forgot the signing bonus for being in Tokyo. So I have Filthy Kenny, Joshi Queen, Kendo, Tiger, Filipino Dave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hired 7 wrestlers, so I actually should have $7 in my account. I'll spend 3 on a special announcement before I start booking. Card subject to change. That is very useful. That means I can actually rearrange my card if need be. And that'll probably pay off dividends, having that in my pocket for these last 2 turns. May not have to use it, but it's good to have just in case, to say the least. Alright, so... just drop one of these guys. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can put together our main event right away, I think. We have some pretty heavy hitters star power here. So even though they don't have style synergy, I think the main event will be Nakahiro and not Roman Reigns here, since they have the star power synergy and the work rate synergy. Although actually that will not work because actually he will be boosted by being in Tokyo while Roman will not. So actually that won't work. Instead what I think I'll do, I will book Nakahiro and Filipino Dave. They will actually get work rate synergy. They also have similar style, both being strong style, and that matches the style of the promotion, so I can draw 4 more cards. 3 and 4. Alright, so for my undercard matches, I will actually first book Nippon Playboy and Justin Lightning Tiger, because once again they have a work rate synergy, and also I get to draw 4 more cards. So 2, 3, and that's all of them. Alright, so looking at who is left, so we will use Roman Reigns here. Again, he's Namor, whatever. Put him down, and he'll actually get a work rate synergy with Kendo here. So we'll have this as an undercard match. We'll do the last 2 name talents we have available, Filthy Kenny and Joshi Queen. And then we'll do 2 journeymen. Alright, so this should be a good turn. First, our reputation track is up to 9, meaning we get a whopping $18 just for running the show. Then for ticket sales, based on star power, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 for the main event of Shin Nakahiro versus Filipino Dave. 22 plus 8, we're already up to 30. And actually, add 2 to that because of the star power boost being in Japan, so actually up to 32. Again, because of that boost, we have 4 and 2, so 6 for Tiger versus Nippon Playboy. 4 for Kendo. Roman here does not get the boost since he's sports entertainment style, not strong style. So he just gets his 5. And then 4 for Kendo. We have 3 and 2, so 5 for Kenny and Joshi Queen. And then the 2 local competitors add 4 to our bankroll. So we have $56 in our account for our final turn. So that is quite excellent. And I think what I'll actually do, I was going to save this for the last turn, but I have my record attendance card. By at the end of the booking phase, this turn I receive $3 for every reputation point I have during the ticket sales phase. I have my 9 reputation. 9 times 3 is 24. So I will add that. So we have $80 on hand for our final turn here. As far as show quality, these 2 are each 5, again being in Tokyo, and they also get the synergy bonus, so 10 divided by 2 is 5, plus their bonus, so that is a 6-star match, breaking the star rating once again. Nippon Playboy and Justin Lightning Tiger are 2 each, again because of being in Tokyo. So that's 2 and 2, that averages to 2, plus 1, since they match up, so 3. These 2 do match for, actually I'm sorry, they don't match, 5 and 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 9 divided by 2 is it's still a 4-star match that it comes out to. 8 divided by 4, that comes out to 4, and then 2 for the 2 journeymen. So strong card here, to say the least. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, 6, 13, 17, 18, 19. That puts us to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 reputation. And puts us on to our final turn. So that was an excellent played turn for turn number 5. Move the marker up to turn number 6. And shuffle our marketplace. I'm sticking with Tokyo for venue again, by the way. So, yeah. So here we go. Our final marketplace. Rain Dragon right off the bat. We're definitely going to be hiring him. Federalis, Essex, Double M. Not a lot of blue showing. Oh, here we go. Not a lot of red showing, I meant to say. But now we do have Bad Times Tonga in the mix. Alright, so right off the bat, we have $80 to spend, less 2 for hiring Tokyo, which of course we'll be returning to for our final turn. And then less 7 because we're definitely hiring Okada, Rain Dragon here. We'll hire Bad Times Tonga for $3, actually for 2. I'll add 2 for those 2 back into my account since I forgot about my discount for being strong style. Alright, so no strong style wrestlers available. Looking at who is available at the moment. I could go for star power, I could go for work rate, or I could go for I think Kaylee is actually probably the best buy for this next draft pick. So we'll grab her. Huh. Hexagon Dark. Let's grab Jack Love there also. Still have $60, so we can kind of keep hiring people till strong style wrestlers start showing up, I guess. Let's grab... I hired Hexagon Dark and KV Car have basically identical stats, other than that one is sports entertainment, one is lucha libre. And we have one sports entertainment in the mix already. So I think best bet would be to hire KV Car. COD D'Angelo. Let's get some star power and hire Genocide there. Sabu. I could get a lot of star power with Jane Sienna. This is going to be a bit of a weird final show since we're not getting strong style people showing up here. Yeah, might as well hire Jane Sienna. Our gender swapped John Cena. Okay, Kendo, we'll hire him, of course, for the strong style. Valentine, based on Megumi Kudo, but she's classed as hardcore. Celtic Demon, Finn Balor, he has a history in Japan. Might as well take him. Filthy Kenny, we've used him a lot. We'll use him again, maybe, depending on who gets booked. Mox Ambrosia, the gender swapped John Moxley, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, we'll hire her. Still have $21, so we can just kind of keep hiring people, really. War Kawasaki, actually, we could put her against Mox Ambrosia. Yeah, let's do that. -5. Filipino Dave. We'll hire him, he's only 5. Caroline. Let's get Dan Gann here. 4, so we have $7 left. Yeah, Roadhouse Randy, we'll take him. Got 1 left. Yeah, can't use it. So, we have a pretty big roster for our final turn here. We'll see what happens. This will be a weird final show. I guess this will be like all of a sudden my strong style promotion turning into FMW with all the hardcore people I hired. Alright, so do that. Give it one of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not good. I don't have anybody who matches style, so I don't have extra card draws. I'll do a big, albeit strange, main event in terms of star power. Jane Sienna versus Genocide. Yeah, I can't draw yet. So 2 journeymen end up against each other, and Filipino Dave and a journeyman end up against each other. So we have Jack Love and a journeyman. And our final match will be Roadhouse Randy and a journeyman. Now, I do still have my card subject to change card here, which could be a good idea to use, and I think I will. So just get this out of the way. So yeah, I can rearrange all of my current booked wrestlers into new matches. So with that in mind, I'm going to swap Roadhouse Randy and Jack Love against each other. And I'll put Filipino Dave and Gene Sienna against each other, leaving Genocide to face a Journeyman. This is about as good as this card is going to get, I think. We'll get a few bonuses at least. Very strange end to my promotion, though. That I think that last turn would have been better as the final show. But anyway, so we'll have first our star power added up. I kind of regret hiring so many wrestlers now, just because I would have had more money left in the bank going into this final phase of the turn. Anyway, I have 13, so I get $26 just for running the show. 7 plus 4 for Jane versus Dave. That's 11. 5 and 5 for Roadhouse Randy and Jack Love. They don't get the Tokyo bonus, but they do get the synergy bonus, so I actually do get $2 extra for that match, so 12. 2 and 2 for the 2 Journeymen. 4. 5, 6, 7 for Genocide versus the Journeyman, and then again another 4 for the other Journeyman match. So $62 I end up with. So, as far as match quality goes, actually this doesn't get the synergy bonus, which is why I swapped them together, but again, Filipino Dave actually has 5 because of being in Tokyo. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's still a 4-star match. 3 and 2 is 5, and these guys only get 2 stars, unfortunately. 2 for the Journeyman matches, and 2 for Genocide and the Journeyman. So yeah, not the best final show, to say the least. Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes, I guess. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that is 2 on our reputation track. And then as far as the end game goes, I get just quickly double check the rules. Ending the game, so I get 1 reputation for each $5 that I have remaining, so I have 62. Let's round that down to 60. 60 divided by 5 is 12, so I gain 12 more reputation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm up to 27 as my final score. And I think that is actually a personal record, so yeah, not a bad game. Again, the final turn, a little bit of a letdown, but the second to last show was pretty awesome. So anyway, that's Book It. It's a game I really enjoy as a solo game. I enjoy it also playing it multiplayer. Maybe we'll see if I can beat that record next time. For now, take care.